What's happening, everybody? Welcome back. This is Forgo, and some of you might already notice that we are on the CN version of Punishing Gray Raven, an account that I've been trying to get for a long time, ever since the beginning of me starting to play this game, which was the initial launch of Global. And finally, I was able to get a CN version of this game, thanks to my good friend Shank. Shout out to my friend, because if it wasn't for you, I wouldn't have this account. Because of the fact I live in Vietnam, I had all kinds of problems of trying to get this account started, but my friend helped me. And if you guys need a guide on how to get a CN version of this game, I'll put a link to it in the description below. You guys can check out that channel and watch that video, and it might work for you, it might not. I know for me in Vietnam, especially playing on a emulator, but even on my phone, I just wasn't able to do it, and I had to actually get help from someone in a different country to be able to do this. But it's set up, I got it going, guys. I've been playing this for 2 days. This is pretty cool. And the first thing you're going to notice about the CN version of this game is that the UI is completely different. It's very, very different compared to what we normally have. So, I mean, when you click up here, guys, you're going to have all these skins. And this is something that's pretty cool about CN, because it is the oldest version of PGR. So everything is in here, guys. All these skins are in here, which is ridiculous. Like, I mean, oh my God. Now, I'm not going to be buying any of these skins because this is going to be a free-to-play account. I'm not going to buy anything on this account, which is going to kind of suck, but Global is the one where I stick my money in, so I'm not really too worried about it. But wow, I mean, just look at all that goodness, right? And then you click on here, right? And this is just, through our logins, achieving all these little requirements, doing all these things to get all these black cards, moving along the way so you can get these starter memories. By the way, these memories are very good on Nanami, a character that you're going to start off in this game to play with. And then, of course, you're going to get her weapon at the end. That's really, really nice, man. So, yeah, really, really sweet. And then the last one here is just some more login stuff. Now, here's something that's pretty damn cool on CN that doesn't happen on Global whenever you start the game. And that is, well, let me come back on there. I kind of backed out of there. And that is, you get an S-rank selector. Now, I know some of you are thinking, wait a minute, you do get an S-rank selector on Global. Yes, but you don't get an S-rank selector with all these characters on. Now, I know it's all in Chinese, guys, but there's a lot of characters on here. I don't know exactly who all are on here, but if you look at the amount of text here, right, for this S-rank character, right, this is pretty cool, right? And then you go into your, I believe, is it here? No, it's not there. I believe here. Yeah, I'm still getting used to the UI, guys. All right, we have an S-rank selector. This is the one that you get whenever you start off in Global, right? There's only 5 units in this thing. There's only 5 units. So they're giving you another S-rank selector on CN for other characters. That's actually pretty cool. Now, it might be just these. I'm not really sure, to be honest, guys, because I don't read Chinese and I haven't exactly tried to translate all the text. But if you look at all this, right, and then you look at this other selector, I mean, it's pretty cool. I mean, you got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 S characters in here. That is pretty damn cool. So whenever you start off in this game on CN, you actually get 2 S-rank selectors. You'll have the choice of any of these characters, which I don't know exactly who they all are at this given moment. I'll probably talk about that maybe in another video. And you get an S-rank weapon selector, an S selector. That is freaking cool. That is cool. This is a weapon selector. That is freaking awesome. That is awesome. So, like, say a character like Rosetta, maybe you could get her weapon from here. That is phenomenal. A weapon that adds some defense down for your physical team and still is the meta on CN, if it's in there. I don't really know what all is available. And I'll probably talk about that in another video, but I'm just kind of, running over all this with you guys. That's pretty damn cool, right? All this over here looks pretty much the same as it normally does in Global. But then up here, you click on this icon, and then you go through your characters. And by the way, guys, at 727 BP, right, at 414 BP, at 417 BP, these are the builds that I'm using. I haven't leveled up their skills, nothing like that, guys. Just leveling up characters, because whenever I made my initial starter PGR beginner guide, I said, do not invest in these characters. Only invest in the ones you want to invest in, and just wait till you get an S character that's going to be relevant for you, and then start investing in them. You really want to save your resources, especially in the very beginning, especially if you're free to play, so you can level up up your characters. But that's pretty cool. But anyway, let me go back in here. Look at all this. Now, here's a character that unfortunately I missed. Unfortunately, when I started this, guys, Alpha was pretty much gone. I couldn't summon for her, and it really, really sucks. She's so beautiful, and it's so awesome to see her on this. So I'm really, really praying in the future that I'm going to be able to get this girl by some other means, you know, like maybe they'll have like an anniversary and she'll be in a 100% chance banner, and I can actually guarantee that I will get her. So I'm going to have to play my cards right to try to get her, because I really do want Alpha. She is a godly character. I keep hitting my buttons here on my keypad. Sorry about that, guys. But check this out. Look at Ayla. Like, what? Look at Ayla. Jesus. I mean, this girl. I mean, come on, Ned. I mean, Kuro. Wow. Wow, 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 wow. And then, of course, Bianca, right? Right? This is a girl that's going to replace Alpha in the future for your physical team. And she just looks so lovely. And then you got Fire God Lee, another character that people are going to be waiting for, who's godly, guys. Like, you know, we just got SS Live on Global, and this guy is going to be your future God tier character for your Fire team, along with Gundam Nanami, right? Which is pretty cool. You got Karenina, Dark Meta. You have Gundam Nanami, right? This is the other Fire character, along with Lee and SS Liv, that's going to be your Fire team in the future, right? You know, you have Selena, right? Here's SS Liv, and then we have all these other characters, which is pretty phenomenal, guys. Like, really, really cool to see this. Whoops, pressed a button I wasn't supposed to. But anyways, guys, when you click on this here, right, this is where, you know, your weeklies and all where you're going to be collecting all of your wonderful black cards, everything for whenever you're going through your story mode, acquiring all these memories whenever you're going through your story mode. And whenever you do start this game, that's exactly what you should be doing. You should be going through your story mode. I really like that they have an actual button up here that collects everything all at once. That's actually really nice. And then, of course, you know, the serums from, you know, logging in and playing every day, you really need that serum. That's actually a big bottleneck in the very beginning of this game. So really, really cool, man. And also, you know, whenever you start off, you really want to make sure that you're landing on these little icons here, using these numbers to get to these, so that way you can build up your experience, so you can build up your account a whole lot faster and increase this level, right? That is really, really nice. We click on here, here's the dorm, right? We click on this here, right? This is this. I just said this, I never even used that. And then, of course, you have the shop. You know, this is where we can get shards. We can buy certain materials, which is nice, right? You can buy skins, weapon resonance, all that good stuff, right? And then we click on this here. And this is where, you know, all of our items are at, all of our memories, our inventory, anything that you need to queue up. I've been farming these memories right here so I can level up a memory in the future. And then over here, guys, whenever, well, actually right here is where you actually can go into your actual banners and do those, well, actually the event, right? And like I said, unfortunately, I missed Alpha, which really, really sucks, man. Real bummer. And then we click on here, and this is where you go into where all your resources at. You got Warzone here, you have Phantom Pain Cage here, and you guys can see that I do have them unlocked, which is really, really nice. And then you have the story mode down here, which is pretty cool. And then, of course, when you go down at the bottom here, you click on this here, right? This is the story mode, right? Okay, scroll over here. Then you have Cecilia's class, all these little things that you can do here, right? Then this is where you can actually farm resources. You can farm your memories, you can farm experience pods, cogs, and what so have you. And then, of course, you know, they put Phantom Pain Cage and Warzone way over here. So pretty cool looking UI, very, very different. And something that I want to show you guys really quick is, you know, anytime you start a new account, guys, all you got to do is come in here. Like, I haven't even done this, and I've already collected all my black cards for the week. You literally just come in here, you would hit enter, right? And then you would hit enter and just let yourself die. Do that 12 times, you get all the black cards for the week. That's all you got to do. You don't even have to get any points, right? Just a little trick, a little something that lets you guys know in case somebody's watching this video that's new to PGR and wants to play on the CN version or even the global version, because it works the same way. And then in Phantom Pain Cage, once you unlock this, you got to unlock story mode 5.7 to unlock this. All you literally got to do, guys, in here is come in here. Look, I've already done these first 4. Look at my scores, guys. 330. right? 239, 251. It doesn't matter how many points you score in this, right? It doesn't matter at all. I could do better and I could get through it, but it really doesn't matter at this point because my characters just aren't near strong enough. So there's no point in really trying. Like if I go in hell mode here and I jump in here, I got my Nanami, right? I'll come in here, right? And watch what happens. I'm just going to come in here. I'm going to attack. And I'm just going to let myself die. There's really no point. I mean, you can play it if you want. That's all good. If you want to try to do this, go for it, right? I mean, I will obviously when my characters are leveled up a little bit more. But there we go. Okay. I just use my cursor here. There we go. We'll get a little damage in there, right? And we're just going to let her die, right? And now I'm going to get the black cards for doing this, right? This is save cancel in English, and this is just save your score. Once you save your score, boom, okay, we come out of here, all right? And then we click on, I believe it's here, right? And boom, there's my black cards for clearing Phantom Pain Cage. And that's all you got to do. Literally go in there. You can get a little damage if you want and just let yourself die. Save the score and boom, you got those black cards. You do that with all of your Phantom Pain Cages and you'll get all of your black cards for the week. This is something that's really nice about PGR is the fact that you can do that. That's really, really cool. And as far as the story mode, guys, I've been able to, actually, let me see here. I've been able to go all the way up to 5, all the way finish stage 5, right? And I haven't really even leveled up my characters, anything like that. You saw the BP or battle power that I have on my characters. I could absolutely get all through this, fly through it and get it done. Ran out of serum last night. And then you have this little part of UI also. This is all a bunch of things that actually takes you to a web browser. You can look at like PGR comics and so on, which is pretty damn cool. And then right here is where you can actually change your music. That is nice. That's pretty damn cool. Right, so the UI is very different from the global version of the game. I know I haven't went over every single thing, but I'm loving it, guys. I think it's phenomenal to be able to play on the CN version of the game because now, every new character that comes, it is a new character. It's a character that no one knows about, no one's seen gameplay from or anything like that. So the fact that I got an account like this, maybe I can actually show some of those new characters, which would be pretty damn cool. Obviously, I'm not going to be able to pull for every single character because this is going to be a free-to-play account. It takes 15,000 of these black cards to guarantee a character. And since I'm not going to be spending any money on this account, it's going to be more difficult to level them up. So I'm going to have to figure out what team I want to go for, what team I'm going to level up. It's really going to depend on what S-rank character you get. And also, guys, when it comes to your S-rank characters, right? Remember that in your A rank, whenever you first start playing, when you first start playing this, guys, after your first 40 pulls, you're guaranteed an S-rank character. You don't know which one you're going to get, but you're going to get an S-rank character guaranteed. So I'm going to save 10,000 of these things, and then I'm going to do all of my pulls, get my S-rank character, and then I'm going to go from there and decide on who I want to pick for my other 2 S ranks. Right? Which is pretty cool. And whenever I do unlock that other S-rank selector, I'll be able to take a look at the image and know who all is on this and what all weapons are in this 6-star selector and let you guys know exactly what all you actually get. But this is pretty phenomenal, guys. Let me know what you think about the CN version of the game. Let me know if you do play this, guys, and if you do want to try to play it. And again, I will put a link to a guide as far as trying to get on the CN version of this game if you are interested in it. So let me know how you're all doing in the game. And I do stream on Twitch at 9 p.m. JD+7 time. The link is in the description below. And I hope you enjoyed the video. Thank you for watching. Y'all take care and have a good one. See everybody. Take care.